So when we're taking it back, we would say, have you seen the MNW? So we have the MNW here in the studio. MNW is the media news wave, one of the most broadcasting news students here in the University of Limpopo. So they are here to take us through the process, or to tell us, to communicate with us what is exactly media news wave. So I'm now joined by the COO, the COO, the Chief Operating Officer of the Media News Wave, and also the Public Relation of the Media News Wave, and not forgetting the news anchor of the Media News Wave. So I do not want to introduce them, but they are going to introduce themselves. Greetings, sir. How are you?
Tobelanda
Lega.
Amshini Dimachirunavodi.
You can even hear the introduction that here is a diversity. They diversify everything that is in relation to the news. So one of the first things that I would like to know from the Media News Wave is that what motivated the Media News Wave team to start or to join this student news broadcasting platform at the University of Limpopo?
I still remember it was in 2024 September.
Yes.
We were given this other assignment. Then after the submission of this assignment, I and a group of 2 people, we decided that no, this is something that we have to keep on moving further. I mean, like, okay, the assignment, it motivated us to keep on pushing, because I still remember it gave us the challenges there and there. Thereafter, we decided that no, guys, let's continue with this, because basically from the beginning we saw that this assignment is actually what we needed in order to keep on improving our skills, the skills that we never knew that we have them. But carrying on with this this organization,
Yeah.
is the first thing, is the best thing that we ever came across. And yeah,
That's a very nice and wonderful idea. Like it started actually from the assignment into
Yes.
and long term thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's currently running the Media News Wave, right? So I would like to know from the lady out there, the PR, right? Is the PR of the organization, right? So I want to understand, how do you guys or how do Media News Wave select and prioritize the news stories you cover, especially when it comes to relevant to the Limpopo community or the Mangwen community?
Okay, so like from my side, as our COO has said, that we created this organization in order to bridge that gap between the theory and the practical side of the news organization. So for us to bridge that gap between the theory and the practicals, we also had to bridge the information gap that is in the community of Mankweng by basically collecting the news that are relevant to Mankweng and also collecting news that basically we are going to help develop the community of Mankweng and us as the students in the organization.
So actually, we've been sleeping on this idea, man. Like, it's about gathering the information, right? The people of Mangwen, they get to be exposed to the news. You can even hear the word wave. So meaning that this news are flowing in the form of a wave. So what are the challenges that you guys are encountering as a team, the producing level quality of news content as students, and how do you overcome these challenges? I don't know who's going to answer this question.
I don't mind taking it.
Okay.
Okay. So as you can think about it, obviously we have to balance academics and the work that is in the organization. And on top of that, we want to produce top quality content. So we need to put more time while doing that, producing top quality content and stuff like that. And another thing, the challenge is how do we overcome them? We have this thing of team building where we meet and we talk about the challenges that we have faced, and then we find solutions about it. There's nothing that you can't fix if you meet with your people and then you talk about it.
Nice. So about the issue, you know that news are I can say is something or is a piece of information that is very much fragile. It requires the accuracy because the news can shape the way we see the world, right? So how do you guys ensure the accuracy and also the fairness when it comes to the issue of reporting or giving a fast-paced nature of news broadcasting?
let me answer that. So as she said that we have strategies that we use. We have different departments talking about journalist department, news reporter, news editors. So, and we also have the important one based on that question, fact checkers department, whereby we got let me say we got group of people whereby they are under that department of fact checkers. So before publishing a story, we make sure that that certain group of fact checkers, they fact check the information and ensure that the information is accurate to be published by the Media Newswave organization.
No, this thing is a professional thing, man. I thought maybe we just take the articles or we just copy the articles and then we just post it. So if they are interdepartmental in this, it means that it is a very much a solid structure that people must be aware of because they get to be updated about. I'm sure you also cover the issue of load shedding.
Yes.
Yeah, let's say you don't have data to open that app or like to check the schedule, or you do not have app, you can also check it on the Media Newswave, right? So here I can see that or I can hear that there is a different approach when it comes to the issue of covering news, right? And then now I've seen one of the member here is a news anchor. So for some of those or for those who doesn't know, or let me just say, for those who doesn't know about the news anchoring part, can you please clarify us, or what is it that we mean when we say the news anchor, and who is the person who is performing the news anchoring part?
I would like to take that one, and then I am the news anchor of the Media Newswave. And yes, I am the news anchor of the Media Newswave, and I have just been promoted from an intern to an official member of the organization. And then news anchoring involves reporting news, articulating, and like you are not supposed to be frightened by the cameras. You're supposed to be there on the camera.
Yes.
Know how to spread the information. But then you need to know that there is good information and there's also bad information.
Yeah.
So being a news reporter, it means that you need to be fragile when you approach some topics are fragile, so you need to like correspond with the topics.
So meaning that it doesn't require someone who doesn't know how to transition. What if you are given a story about death, and then after it's a story about wedding? So it means that as a news anchor, you must make sure that you portray the correct.
Yes, I need to move from the sad part and then to the happy part.
I know. So can you please share us an example of a story or a report by Media Newswave that has significant impact on the audience or the community?
Can you please repeat that, man?
An example of a story that or a report by Media Newswave that has had a significant impact on the audience or the community.
I remember the story about the late Solimogolo. Remembering that story, it was about his death.
Yes.
May his soul rest in peace. About his death, it was posted by Media Newswave first.
Oh,
yes, first.
Yo.
Most of organizations, broadcasting organizations, they knew about the death of our late Solimogolo from the Media Newswave, because I still remember our journalist who was able to go and dig in to dig in the story and discover that our late brother left us. And that is the story that it was acknowledged by many sources from the organization of Media Newswave.
So talking about journalism, right, how has your experience with Media Newswave prepared you for future career in journalism or media?
Let me start by saying, from the beginning, I never knew a lot about journalism. I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to gather news, process and distribute news. I never know anything. So based on this course that I'm doing, media studies, so we saw that, like I said, we moved from assignment to making to building
making
this
it happen, yes.
organization. So I can say that through the media news wave, it taught me a lot about journalism. Remember, practically, so we've been taught in theories in class and stuff, but when it comes to practicals, it is the media news wave that has taught me a lot about journalism. In terms of news reporting, I now have an experience on news reporting, what is required as a news reporter to be able to to report information, to report news and stuff. So it is a good experience so far, and I'm glad that we are moving proper, and yeah,
like it's moving. Yeah,
it's moving.
So
brother.
let me get it from the PR. It's the very same question. How has the experience with Media News Wave prepared you for a future career in journalism or media?
How? Okay, so on that part, I can say like it made me break out of my shell. I was able to like break out of my shell and like dabble in different positions in the organization where you're able to find yourself career-wise. Because with the media studies degree, there are so many things that you can do with it, ranging from journalism, news reporting, news anchoring, even becoming a fact checker, even becoming in the production team. So by going through those roles, you are able to find yourself, you're able to see the things that are comfortable for you, and you are able to like go into the real world with that confidence that, you know what, I have that knowledge, I have that experience, I can do this.
No, these people are tricking us here. The studio in the studio is very much hot. The wave that is here. So I even wish to give them a slot so that they can even present the news for us, because they are news specialists. So in what way do you collaborate with local authorities or organizations, experts, or to enhance the credibility or in-depth of your reporting?
So with that one, if we're gonna cover a local story, we make sure to like put on the boots and then hit the ground and get the information from the horse's mouth, of which is the community around us. And by doing so, we basically get like original raw information that it'll only be found in our organization and stuff like that. And then in terms of news stories that are not local, we make sure that we do thorough research, and we do things like reverse searching and stuff like that, so that we produce quality content. Like I said, we produce quality content all the way.
Hi. I'm out of words. So last question, what advice will you give to another university student who wants to start their own news broadcasting or media project, or would like to embark into the media industry?
I would like to say, do not be afraid to take risks. Just go out there, explore, start small. Start with the local community before going abroad, before going out
into
there.
Bigger,
into
bigger.
bigger. Like, you understand?
Yeah, I do understand.
So I would really advise them to like put in all the work. As much as it is hard to like balance both books and practicals, you need to like know how to like get in between them, and like so like they can be equalized. So like I would really like advise them to not give up. Doing media is such a good thing. It is a good thing. Being able to know information firsthand, it is a good thing. So yeah, that's what I would like to say.
Okay.
Can I also add on what she said?
Yes.
So another thing, don't be afraid to fail. A lot of people are scared of failure. Don't be afraid to fail. You know, there's this quote that says when you're like on rock bottom, the only one way you can go is up. So don't be afraid to fail.
No, I only need a dictionary.
Add on that also, I would like to tell them that, you know, as much as you're doing media studies, or also those people who have a desire to do the broadcasting thing and stuff, so all you have, particularly the media students, they need to know that as much as you're doing this course, you must have an experience.
Yeah.
The experience is very much important for you in this course, because I don't think that there will be any station that will call you to come and work with them without any experience. So it is very much important for you to come and gain experience, improve your skills. So yeah.
Okay, so any last words, any acknowledgement from the Chief Operating Officer?
Mina, as the Chief Operating Officer, I would like to acknowledge my CEO, Lethabo Shagu.
Where is he not here?
I still running the errands.
All right,
errands
I
and stuff.
understand.
So my brother, I would like to acknowledge you and I would like to say continue with the good work that you're doing. Just because maybe there might be failures there and there, it doesn't mean that is the end. You're still doing good. Keep us moving. Keep the organization moving. And one love, my G.
My leader.
Okay, on my side, I would like to give out a shout out from our day ones, the people that were there from the beginning.
Yes.
And I would also like to ask the people that are listening to follow us on our socials. We are doing this, guys, for you, and we need your support and stuff like that. Otherwise, we love you. Media News Wave to the world.
And then from my side, I would like to give acknowledgements to the organization itself.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me the chance. I mean, I'm doing communication studies. I'm not doing media studies, okay? And thank you for not closing the door for me. I really appreciate it. And to the people that are watching and listening to the Media News Wave, I'd like to say thank you so much for the support. We really, really, really appreciate you. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
Okay, that was it from the Media News Wave. Guys, you heard it. If you just want let's say there's something that just happened here around Mankwini and you're not even sure of it, stop asking your friends. You know where to go, on YouTube, on Facebook, on everywhere, whereby you can get them and be able to be to be updated about this the news that are happening here in Mankwini. So from Radio TEF, guys, I would like to appreciate your presence for coming and sharing your journey as the Media News Wave organization, and we wish you all the best, and we wish the public can listen and they can be able to support in terms of financial things, actually everything or every support that you guys need. We appreciate for your presence. Have a wonderful Sunday. Yes. And you are all going to church, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you for choosing the station that listens to the people. Radio TEF 103.8.